Bruh. Poggers really went way too far. I'm live. Oh, hey. Yeah. Everything's working. Cool. We're alive, I guess. Hey, Captain. How's it going? Hello, boys and girls, ladies. No, shut up. Hello, boys and girls, ladies. We got 2 new subscribers to the channel. I'm happy about that. And now we can set up the chat. Pop out chat. What is the good news, Captain? What's the good news? Okay. Okay. I'm okay. I don't have any particular feelings about that. I don't use Crunchyroll because Crunchyroll's a scam, but yeah, here we are. Oh, hey, look, everyone's a bot. Look, all of you are bots. How does it feel to be a bot, huh? How are my little bots doing? Do you wanna do you want some motor oil? Some little bit of extra masking tape? Motor oil and masking tape? You should speak hexadecimal. I think it actually makes YouTube think you're not a bot, which is hilarious to me. Yeah, absolutely. You start, Okay, so here's the thing. Crunchyroll basically doesn't let you have access to anything that's actually free unless you pay them. They keep a lot of stuff behind a paywall. And then on top of that, while also making you pay for them, they also still give you ads, okay? Obnoxious built into the viewer ads. Like, they have the worst ad site. Like, they're the worst. They are actually the worst. Fuck Crunchyroll, right? You want to support whatever anime you like? You want to support those anime? Go to their fucking anime website that has merch and buy their fucking merch. Or, even better, donate to the fucking people who make the anime, but by fucking God, don't use Crunchyroll. You know what I mean? Fuck Crunchyroll. Straight up. Got me going. Got me going this morning. Or this afternoon. It's afternoon. It's not morning. Oh boy. So yeah, I'm not a fan of Crunchyroll. I don't use them anymore. To be fair, I don't watch any anime right now, largely because I don't have the time. I'm trying to be my own anime. Here we are. How do you guys enjoy my anime? I don't know how they do. I don't know what they do with paying translators or anything like that. How many people does it say is watching right now? Because I'm only seeing one. Yeah, it's sitting there saying there's only one person watching. Bruh. Claude, you're tired because you slept too much. Go get some, oh. Chungu, Chungu, you posted that and it said 0 viewers for a minute. Oh my god, that was great. The timing was perfect. Oh man. Uh yeah, I have an active chat and everything's working, but like, YouTube is like, fuck you. There's no viewers. Let me go to Twitter. There's way more than 4 likes in here, Gilbert. We're sitting. Yeah. We're sitting. We've only got 2 likes, so you guys all have to like the video, right? Like the stream, right? God, I'm dying. Holy shit, YouTube. That's fair. That's fair, Gilbert. I get pedantic like that sometimes. I'm sorry. We've got it only says we have 1 view. That's the worst part. Only 1 view. Like, YouTube, are you okay? I'm thinking about restarting the stream for a second to see what happens. God damn. Okay, you can stop speaking hexadecimal. I don't think it's working. We've got 4 likes. So there's that. The hex though. Yeah. Holy shit. We should have like 8 people in here right now. I'm pretty sure we're at like 6 or 8 people right this minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 people, not including myself. Which, okay, we're at 3 concurrents. Action replay Game Shark codes. That kills me. That murders me. I have a stuffy nose a little bit because the weather is killing me right now. I'm dying. I also have those videos I posted got me two new viewers or subscribers. We're at 335 people, which is nice, right? We're at 335, 335. Um, who are you talking to? What are you? What are you talking about? I'm so confused. You've lost me. You've completely lost me. I am gone. We're at 3 viewers. YouTube's not registering as such, because of course it's not. Well, I mean, it's not registering, oh, the stuffy nose is probably from the weather. No. I have my ceiling fan on. It's turned to the cold setting, or the hot setting, because it's hot. Because, you know, it gets hot. I installed this fan a couple weeks ago, and my room still gets fucking hot when I play games that really tense out my computer. Like, when I say tense out, I mean, like, my computer starts sounding like a jet engine. It's great. I don't take off my clothes for stream, sorry. Can I report my stream for being targeted incorrectly? Can I? I'm gonna report my own stream. They don't have an other option now. It's a sexual content, violent, repulsive content, hateful or abusive content, harassment. They have 3 different versions of there being a dick. Oh my god. Harassment and bullying, imminent physical harm, harmful and dangerous acts, misinformation, child abuse, promotes terrorism, spam or misleading, legal issue, and captions issue. No, I'm streaming on something beefy. It's beefy. Is there? I didn't see that. Report. No, I don't have one of those buttons. Reporting myself. YouTube has put me to the point where I'm reporting myself because it's telling me I only have 3 viewers when I have at least 8 or at least 6. Here, I'll put some music on. I'll put some music on. It's okay. I'll play some music. I think the worst part about being considered, having you guys be considered a bot, is that there's places that are definitely bots, right? But you guys are the ones considered bots, and it's like, hold on, what the fuck is going on? YouTube support. Da, da, da. I don't think so. I think they'll be like, someone reported your stream. I don't know. No, I need general help center support. That Okay. I sent a support ticket. I submitted a support ticket at least. So the YouTube reports take some time to process because they get them all the time because they don't want they don't want to accidentally have a person get reported by a bunch of things. I don't know. Do whatever you want to do, Chungus. I don't think you should, because I don't know what it'll do, but it could happen. Anything could happen. That's porn. Get off my feed right now. I don't want to look at porn right now. I don't want to listen to this no more. I want to listen to something fun. Oh boy. Yeah, right? I'm posting on Twitter about this. Wait. No, I need to edit. Hold on. I need to... Okay, let's copy this tweet. Copy. I want to... No. Delete. And now I want to... at YouTube creators and at YouTube support. You're not YouTube support. I'll just at YouTube, I guess. There we go. I did it. Yelling into the Twitter. Yeah, right? Yeah, right? It's a very unique issue to have because it's like, bruh, they're not bots though. They're actively talking to me in chat. What do I do? Huh. And then I'm gonna link my thing too. Super advertising. Hey, Claude. Help, I'm apparently a bot. Yeah, right? You're all my bots now. I created you for the sole purposes of getting me popular, but I only created like 6 of you. So, can you imagine? Like, what is that conversation for YouTube gotta be, right? So think about it for hold on. Think about it for a second. Hold on. Okay. So the conversation YouTube had was, all right, this YouTuber, this Vtuber is currently on streaming on our platform, and they have 6 people who are there every day. They're bots. Who in their right fucking mind would only put 6 bots? If I was botting, I'd have 20 of them at least, right? Because 20 bots who look like who are in like as viewers would grant me enough viewership to be pushed on the front page on the pages of live feeds. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I would do it. I wouldn't be using 6. Like, that would be so stupid. Just stupid. Just stupid. I'm currently watching Twitter. Yeah. It's like YouTube's like, absolutely. This one person with six people watching consistently every day for the last, like, twice a day for the last, 2 weeks, they're bots. Yep. But this other person who has an animated series and has over 300 people definitely aren't bots. Absolutely not. Yeah, right? It's just stupid. It's just so stupid. Like, okay, so let me expound upon that. When I said, okay, so there's like 3 live stream YouTubes on YouTube, right? That are like Among Us animations and stuff like that, like straight up unironically, and they have something like 300 or 400 viewers, but the chat is dead, completely empty, right? Yeah, they're 100% bots, right? And I'm not the only one who's noticed this, by the way. I'm not the only one who's noticed this. This was actually brought to my attention, I think it was by Spiffing Brit. I might be wrong. But, like, bruh. You know what I mean? And, like, how many other people on YouTube have bots? Why am I the one being targeted just because I have 6 people? Maybe someone did report all your accounts for bots. I don't think so, though. There's not a button for that. So the way it works, the reason that this is even a problem is because I'm 90% certain it's an automated system. And that's the problem. It's automated. And it doesn't work right because it doesn't actually look at everything, all the statistics it needs to be looking at. You guys don't only watch my shit. Oh, for the Among Us? Maybe? I don't know. I don't think it's Darklight. I mean, could be. I don't fucking care. Like, if it really, like, if it stays a problem, I'll just go back to doing it on Twitch and I'll come back on YouTube once a week or something like that. Because when I came back the second day, I think, you guys weren't being reported as bots, but I only had like 4 or 5 of you in the chat at the time, right? But like, we were at like 6 or 7 people consistently on Twitch, and it's like the only reason why I'm even here. Like, I need to, I don't know, it's just stupid. I need to do something else too. Hold on. Until like 9 p.m. Yeah. Uh, 3 hours. Do you guys like my fucking background? My fucking, what's it called? Fuck, thumbnail? You guys like it? It's top tier thumbnail, isn't it? I'm mad. My Poggers video got fucking 41 views already. Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Fucking say Poggers, everyone's fucking salivating over that shit. Salivating. Like, actually. I have way too many views for the Poggers. I knew Poggers would get popular, but by God, it's disgusting. It fucking pisses me off. Stupid, stupid. That's all it is. Yo, I want GlitchX City to see my shit and get mad at me and talk to me and be like, hey, I would totally do more support for you if you want. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is. Wait. I'm gonna at Google now. Help? Okay. I'm at Googling too. I'm sending a post. I'm making another post for at Google. I'm like, hey, fix your automated bot counter system. It's all my viewers are being counted as bots at Google. No, Gilbert, no. The Millie hat thing was stupid. I wish that happened to me. God, that would be so nice to just sit here and watch as everyone gave me money for no reason. Millie sounded so out of sorts about it. I kind of feel bad for Millie. Hey, we got a new person. Hey, new person. You're here for the... You want to be turned into a bot? If you keep watching for long enough, you'll get counted as a bot by YouTube, and then your view will no longer count. Isn't that fascinating? That's how this works. No, it's a positive experience. It means that you're you know, not real. You're part of the simulation. Don't you want to be part of the simulation? Don't you? Yeah, we're at 4 now, so that means there's got to be at least one rando who we don't know, right? You're part of the fakeness. You're getting faker every day. In like a few days, you'll be a real bot. You know, like everyone else here. We should have like, I think we have like 6 people here total, or maybe we might even be at 8. So that's. That fucking kills me. It does kill me. It's great. Don't forget to like my stuff on Twitter so that way more people see it. And I'm not just shilling out for... Hold on, I'm gonna be clear. I'm not shilling out for myself, I swear. Right? Right? So, here's the thing. If you like it, then YouTube will see it. Right? Like, unironically. Yeah, I know. Hold on. Are they on there? Link them to me, Changu. Link them to me in Discord. Link them on link them in memes. Link it in memes. Okay. I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna show myself out to them to the people watching. Right. I'm gonna actually do that because fuck their streams. You know what I mean? Let's do it. I'm gonna go to their stream and just be like, "Hey, you should watch me," and I'll just link my own shit in their chat. Unless their chat's not available. Look. Gotta get popular somehow, XS. No stopping the no stopping the popularity train. You gotta go hard or not at all. You know what I mean? I don't want him here, but we gotta have him here. Okay, that's a lie. I want everyone here. I want to be available to everyone, but I'm not PC enough. I'm not nice enough. Look, find the people you don't like and absolutely chat's disabled. Oof. Chat disabled. Oof. Okay. What happened to the embed? Panda? What happened to the embed? What the fuck? God, those look awful. They look so bad. So I'm looking. Panda linked them in the memes, right? The embed went away. They got de-embedded. I don't know how the fuck that happened, Claude. All the chats are disabled too. That's hilarious. Oh, okay. That's fair. They are pretty bad. They look awful. They're like so low quality, it's not even funny. That's so atrocious. They're not even good. Hold on. I want to point out those thumbnails are awful. They're not catching any attention. They're just color. I don't think you need to find more. Unless you find one that has chat enabled, I don't think you need to find more. I have absolutely no respect for them, right? Hold on, I want to look how many subs do they have? They're at 156,000 subs, by the way. It says only 2 watching right now. Maybe they're being hit by the band stick. Wait. They have videos, right? I'm gonna see, is the chat disabled? Chat's not disabled. Chat's not disabled for their shit. So they just made it where people can't shill their stuff out on their streams. Which, I mean, kind of fair, but fuck them too. Wait, chat enabled? Hold on. Chat enabled? Wait. What's it sound like? What the fuck? Yeah, literally stock sounds. No, it sent mine. It sent mine. We're here, chat. It's this stupid. It's the Among Us animations, the default shitty Among Us animations, right? And I'm just like shilling myself out in their thing, and it's like, come here, check me out, right? It's so stupid. It is really awful. Hey, we're at 6. Let's go. This is so stupid. And like most of the YCH animations thing has chat disabled,
But we found one with chat enabled, and I'm like, this is insane. Anyway, check out my stream instead. we're stuck at whatever we're at right now. So, you know. Hey Malin, how's it going? I haven't seen you in a bit. Although, have I streamed? I've been streaming normal times. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a bit. You been okay, Malin? Maybe YCH keeps their streams down because they get so many viewers, and they don't want Megaton Musashi. Okay, hold on. I'll talk about that in just a second. They don't want to have to moderate 4 streams, Chungu, because then they would have to make sure that people aren't spamming wild stuff in their streams, and so they just like if I was streaming 4 different streams simultaneously, I'd see the thing, right? I'd be limiting my streams. But with the one, they could probably moderate it, but they didn't stop me from shilling myself. Oh god, it's at 907 people watching. This is disgusting. That's fair. Yeah, sometimes, like, I haven't been doing that great this... Oh, do you think they're moving because they're losing viewers on the other one, so they're moving the chats? They're moving the view bots? Because, you know, so here's the thing. The view bots get countered by YouTube on a case-by-case basis, right? If I were to change my channel and tell you all to go to a different channel and everything, you wouldn't be counted as a bot, right? All the way until it's thought you were a bot again. Yeah, it does. Because I think Toons actually has people watching. To be fair, I could see this being thrown on by a parent who doesn't care and thinking they're, you know, helping their child or something stupid like that. Like, let's be honest. Basically, it checks people as bots from a case by case basis. There's millions of people in the United States, Chungu. I could totally believe 900 parents see Among Us, go, we'll click on that, and just clicks on it, right? Hold on. I'm gonna... Here we go. You ready to get flooded by children? Right? Check this out. I don't normally do this because I'm not a big fan of the game. But I will do that. No swearing. We're gonna keep it PG, right? So, I've changed the title of the stream to Among Us. Right? Properly capitalized. And maybe I need to go full caps. Do I need to go full caps with it? Yeah, we'll go full caps with it. Hold on. Let me fix it a little bit. Keep it kid friendly. We'll behave. Yes, Melon? Wait, there's another one with chat enabled? Oh no. Sound on. What did I just watch? What am I? What do you mean by that? Oh no. Oh. That's horrifying. That's horrifying. I'm cheesing the system. I'm playing the system and messing with it, and we're experimenting. And being dumb. Wait, does anyone die in this animation, or are they just scared for a little bit? Hold on. Let me... Stupid. It's so stupid. Wait, I didn't see. Did someone die? They're drowning the monster. They just waterboarded a monster. What the heck? I can't even make this up. Now they're whacking it. Look at this. I think it's bots. I do think it's bots. This is... Is he sneezing on the floor? Okay, I'm done. I'm done. It's stupid. It's dumb. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's dumb. It's really dumb. We're here, but it's dumb. CAD. That's my competition, guys. That's my competition. Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah, for straight days. Hey Joseph, welcome. How are you? Yeah, so if you set it up right, you can have a stream go for weeks. I could have my stream go constantly. We could have it ebb and flow during my wake times and sleep times, but I could just be streaming 24/7 if you guys want me to. There'd be half the times where I'd just be asleep and music would be playing, but, you know, I could do it. My power doesn't go out that often. A sleep stream? No, sleep streams don't work. I'm too small. Claude. Sleep streams sound funny, but, like, they don't work. Oh boy, Logan's opened the Pandora's box today. Okay, so... mech games are not niche. Okay? I can't do ASMR. My power sometimes goes out. So mech games, mecha games, and mech games in general, and mecha stuff is not niche. Everyone says it's niche. It's not, okay? They sell millions of copies from various medias every year. All different kinds. Gundam does its stuff, you know, Armored Core just sold a bunch of stuff. I wasn't trying an ASMR. So the games are definitely not niche. The problem that's been happening is mech anime has been mediocre at best. Mech games have been terrible at best. Until Armored Core 7, 6, whatever, it's 6, isn't it? Armored Core came out this year. It proved everyone wrong that they're not niche. It's not a niche system. Mech games are awesome. Mech games are popular. They just need to be good, right? Gundam, yeah, I know. Like, Gundam is not a niche system either, and that's the basis of mecha genres, right? So, like, everyone keeps trying to say mecha games are niche, right? But no, they're not. Like, you don't understand, Logan. Every time I turned around, people were like, oh, it's niche, so it's not going to do that well. No, it's not niche. It's just bad. Like, do you know the last couple of Gundam games? The last Gundam game to get released was a 5v5 first-person shooter with Gundam as its basis. It only lasted 1 year before they pulled the plug because of how bad it did. Because the game itself was cool, but had no substance. It was trash, right? No, not even that, Melon. It's not niche anywhere unless you're, like, really, yeah. No, Gundam is very popular in the States, too. Gundam's one of the most well-known mech things in the States, along with Battletech and with Armored Core, right? Over its lifetime, Armored Core, before Armored Core 6 came out, before Fires of Rubicon, before that, sold something like 4 or 5 million copies across its lifetime, over 5 different copies, before From Software became popular. So it's not niche. The Gundam games before that have all been pretty terrible. And exclusive to PS4, PS3 as well. The previous Gundam game that came out, there's one on PC, but the previous Gundam games have been not very good. They're very slow turning and all that stuff. Yeah. I think the best Gundam games I've seen were the Gundam games that let you play as the Gundam in third person and on the Xbox 360. That was a really cool game. I remember playing that in Walmart. I don't remember which one it was, but there was that. Then there's the Gundam, what's it called? That one Horde Fighter game that's similar to Hyrule Warriors. You remember that? There was a Gundam version of it too. That was really cool. And that wasn't neat. And I don't know how well it did, but I also know no one talked about it, even though it was a really cool, good game. I don't know how its story was, but yeah. Gundam War, I mean, maybe? I don't know. I don't know, Logan. So, mechs are not niche. They have plenty of space, right? There's plenty of people. We're at 9 people, by the way. It's nice. Yeah, there's a lot of, Dynasty Warrior Gundam, maybe. I don't know what it was called. It was an old game. We're talking Xbox 360 era stuff. But I do know it was a thing, and it was really neat, and I wanted to play it, but I never got it because I didn't have a 360 at the time. At the time, a 360 was a pipe dream for me. I had a Game Boy, and I liked it. You know what I mean? That's all I had. That's all I had. I played a lot of Pokemon, if you can't tell. So, mechs aren't niche. Mechs as a genre, in general, aren't niche. However, I would say mechs on the less specific scale, such as... how do I put it? I don't know of a mech card game. So, that would be niche. But, like, no, the Game Boy Advance, Gilbert. I grew up on the Game Boy Advance. I did have an OG Game Boy for a short time, but I preferred the Game Boy Advance, so I played that more. I got a Game Boy Advance SP, which had the little backlight, and I played I played that so hard. So hard, you don't even know. Try to behave. Try to keep the, you know, tone, the language, you know, kid-friendly, right? Don't watch the previous hour of the stream, please. Don't watch the beginning. I was very naughty. Yeah, Among Us. So, the mech genre is not niche at all. It just never has been. And I don't know how many people said it was niche. Like, maybe in the early days, back in the 90s, whenever first Armored Core games came out and Gundam was still grinding its gears and getting rolling, it was niche. Now it's not. It's not. It hasn't been niche for the last 20 years. Which is still insane to think about. So, definitely try Armored Core 6. It's great. Mech Warrior hasn't been doing very well, but it's not because it's niche. Mech Warrior is not a niche title either. The problem is all the Mech Warrior games that came out have been very bad. Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries wasn't very good. They have a new DLC, I think, or a new game coming out. It's not gonna do well. People are like, oh, it'll be great. We're gonna play as the clanners and stuff. No, it's gonna do terribly. Mech Warrior Online didn't do very well, but it did okay. Yeah. I don't know what any of that is. That scares me. So, that's what I talk about mech, right? So the reason that there's so little mech games in America and the Western countries is more because everyone thinks that it's niche. It's just not made well. Most of the more recent anime that have been mech in some kind of way aren't that great. Most of the recent games just haven't been that good. But, like, okay, here's a good example. Front Mission. They re-released Front Mission recently, and it's terrible. It's awful, right? There was a free-to-play mech game that was kind of like Overwatch, but with mechs, and it was weird. Terrible. Awful. Did horribly. We had 11 for a moment. And that's what I mean by it. It's just they could be 100 times better if people put effort, but everyone's just not putting the effort forward for them. So, you know, mech games, not niche. Totally just needs to be done right. It's just like how before Halo Combat Evolved, FPSs were niche. Before Call of Duty, they had been niche for a time. Don't get Do you want to know the irony of Call of Duty? If it wasn't for Call of Duty Modern Warfare, FPS games would have stayed niche for a little bit longer. And that sounds weird, right? But think about it. Before Modern Warfare, after Combat Evolved, right? Halo kind of started waning in terms of popularity. And all of that, like, but they were in between Halo 3 and Halo Reach. And ODST hadn't been released yet, I think, right? Or Halo 3 released after Modern Warfare. But one of those things happened, and then Modern Warfare came out, and FPS as a genre skyrocketed in popularity again, right? And that's what made Call of Duty popular. Every time FPSs have started to get not so popular, something's come out to bring everyone back. In the case of the last couple of years, Call of Duty came out again, as they do every year, but they did a whole bunch of new stuff, and it made people like it again for a little bit, and then it didn't work out. Call of Duty is reaching an all-time low in the last couple years because of a lot of things that they've done. Hey, Eins. I usually don't respond to Eins very much anymore. Don't take that personally. It's just Eins. Stop posting the porn channel. So, you just watch the ebbs and flows of the gaming market, and you'll notice how something will become niche for a bit. It'll seem to be starting to lose interest and become niche, and then it'll slam into popularity again. Just like how RPGs started becoming niche, and then Starfield came out, or when it started becoming niche, Legend of Zelda came out with their absolute bombs of amazing games. Right? The newer Legend of Zeldas absolutely skyrocketed RPGs as a system. Excluding Final Fantasy 13, but I don't think that counts because that's a different thing. I would equate some of that to their popularity being from something else. So, you know. Yeah, it's lots of stuff. Like, you can just watch, like, I think the next big one is gonna be Cars. There's gonna be another car game to come out that's gonna be popular. Hey Doro, what do you mean by that? I don't know what that means. So I'm anticipating a next car game to be the next decent sized car game that gets enough hype will be one of the big runners in the next like year, right? I know Forza is supposed to be coming out with a new game, but I don't think it's gonna be Forza unless Forza doesn't have any competition. Do you mean 8 p.m. Eins? Because it's 8 p.m. or it's 6 p.m. it's like 7 p.m. Oh, are you? Oh, you're in Korea now? All right, have fun with that. So we're at 10 people, which is nice. Now we just need to get to 69 and it'll be nice, right? So, alright, what else? I don't want to keep talking about the game atmosphere. Oh, I will say, there is going to be a new... I'll have to look that up. I might look that up shortly. So, there is going to be a new Titanfall game. I'm fairly certain. Don't quote me on that. But it looks like they're working on some kind of new Titanfall game. Note, they have said that they quit working on Titanfall 3. I don't think the next Titanfall game is going to be called Titanfall 3. And I think that's important, okay? I think it's going to be something weird, like Titanfall Revengeance or some stupid crap like that, right? I'm behaving. I'm not cursing, I swear. Grandizer. UFO robot grand... Okay, I'm going to look that up. I'm curious now. I can, but I'm not going to. I must behave. We have Among Us in the title. That means there will be children watching. And I will behave. I will be good. I will be good. No, don't reset. Bing, come on. What is... Oh, I'm not the biggest fan of how this looks.
Peggy 7.
Ah. Here, I don't have anything inappropriate, so we can... Demographic is important. And I'm behaving myself because I need the stretch wider. Okay, so I'm going to move myself out of the way. Right? We're just... Hey, Buck. We're just going to move out of the way and we're going to watch this real quick. I haven't seen this yet, so I don't know anything about it. God, it's loud.
Hang on, Grindizer. I won't let them father. Dizer
This isn't the one, right? I
Double
don't...
Harken! Hand beam!
It looks so silly. I think this is an old game. I don't think this is the new one.
Get out of here. Your time has come, cursed machine. Space Thunder! Spazer Cross.
It looks old. It looks a little old.
Spin drills.
Yeah, this is the old one.
Earth's not through yet, my friend.
No, this is the new one.
So, getting tired, Saucer Beast? Let's finish this.
It looks old for a game that's coming out this year.
Screw Punch! Anti-gravity storm!
I say that, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's got a very cartoony art style. Good God, it's loud. Holy crap. Wow. Alright, yeah. It looks old, but it, like... Okay, to be clear, it's on PS4, PS5, and Xbox. Is it on PC? I don't think it's on PC. So, yeah, I believe it. That doesn't necessarily... Okay, so its art style is fine. So, the art style is fine. And it's a little old... It's dated, right? As far as art styles go. But that doesn't mean it's bad, right? That just means that its audience is going to be a little smaller, right? People who don't like the art style will definitely turn away from it immediately. I can't play it. Like, maybe the PS4 version, but I'm not going to hook up my PS4. I don't want to do that. Yeah, it looks like budget Transformers. Also, the cockpit is in the... it's between the legs. The cockpit's between the legs, guys. So, that's a problem. That's a bit of an issue. Did you notice that? Is it on Steam? Okay, that's not so bad then. I might play it if it comes out, when it comes out. I might, if it's on Steam. But the cockpit is exactly where you think it would be. It's great. That's wonderful. As far as it goes, I could see a bunch of VTubers playing it and then it getting really popular. I believe it. I can also thank Macross for modern mecha. So, you know, there's that. Oh, have you guys heard? A while back, the lawsuit between Battletech and Macross or whoever it was has finally resolved. And they said that they were going to work together to spread mechs across America. I just want to point out that this lawsuit's been like 15 years in the making and has been going and going for 15 years. And they finally decided to stop fighting each other about it. It's a wild, it's a wild time. Yeah, the Unseen. They finally stopped fighting each other over it. And it's like, you took way too long for this. Why it's called a cockpit. No, that was... I don't actually know why it's called a cockpit. Actually, let's look it up. I want to know why it's called the cockpit now. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up. Okay, so the term cockpit has a long and varied history. Originally, it referred to a pit for fighting cocks in 1500s, aka chickens, right? Later, it was used to describe the enclosed area on a ship where the commanding officer sat. The same concept was then transferred to aircraft, with the pilot area being referred to as a cockpit. The term cockpit is derived from cock, an Old English term for a small boat, and swain, which means servant. Over time, this title led to steering compartments of smaller boats where the coxswain sat, being called a cockpit. Interesting. Has nothing to do with penises. Contrary to popular belief. Chungu, behave. We're getting children. We have to behave. No, Doro, they are named cockroaches because everyone hates them. It's like everyone who's named Robert being nicknamed Dick. Everyone hates them. Super robot shows need to come back. They do. So one of the things, here's the thing. Here's a hot take. Are y'all ready for this? The reason mecha anime and mecha shows didn't get as popular as they're getting now is because of the internet, right? And that sounds weird, but hear me out, right? Back in the olden days, the internet wasn't something that you could just have everything splattered across. It used to be where a mecha anime only aired in Japan, right? And so it wouldn't transfer over to America because no one could translate it and all that stuff. Nowadays, mecha anime are transferring over to America in months, right? Or less, depending on how much the Japanese companies want to push it. Or, in some cases, there's been a couple of mech shows, cartoons or something, in America. And it's like Transformers was popular only in America. You know what I mean? Like, Transformers didn't start getting popular in Japan until more recently, and even then, it's not even that. Stop talking about it, Chungu. Yeah, it was like in, like, even just a couple of years ago, it was like in Comcast On Demand and stuff, you know? So, like, the reason things that were popular in one country and didn't get popular in another, and then they kind of died out, is because companies forget that things that get popular got popular for a reason, right? And then they died out because the popularity waned over time because they stopped pushing it, right? So think of this, right? You have an IP, okay? Let's say Digimon. Have you heard of Digimon in a while? Digimon hasn't really been pushing its IP very much, okay? So if you notice, Digimon as an IP is only recognizable from nostalgia alone, right? The most recent Digimon games have been lackluster at best and haven't really been releasing very quickly. Digimon is dying as an IP for one reason only. They're not pushing the hype train. The hype train needs coals, and they're not putting the coals in the furnace, so it's dying. So the little fire for the train is dying over time because they're not doing it, right? Yeah, who remembers Yokai Watch? I never watched Yokai Watch, but I heard of it. And then it stopped. No, Digimon had its own niche and had its own thing going on separate from Pokemon. Digimon did something a little more serious than Pokemon did in the animes, right? In the various animes that Digimon did versus what Pokemon did, they were a lot more serious and they took a lot more of a teenager tone rather than child tone that Pokemon took. They had two completely different watching demographics. Like, at first it seems childlike, and that's why it was shown to all the children by parents, right? It wasn't Digimon pushing children, but the demographics for the two were drastically different. Yeah, Digimon is more mature, it had more mature themes, and it did things a little bit differently than Pokemon. The other thing about Digimon versus Pokemon is that Pokemon let you catch a bunch of them. Pokemon is primarily a game IP, not an anime IP, which is another thing. That's another change in their graphics, right? The demographic for Digimon was primarily anime and merch sales. The demographic for Pokemon was primarily anime and games. So that's something to think about, right? The wild differences between the two is just super important that no one really thinks about, because it's like, if they started pushing Digimon again the exact same way they pushed it, 20 years ago, they'd get popular again. Absolutely. There's a reason they were popular. If they just redid a new anime, like just did a new anime, Digimon would absolutely fucking go. Just go. I said bad word. Punish me. Oh no. I did the bad word. So it's all those different demographics, right? Of different groups and peoples that you gotta watch out for. For Pokemon, if Pokemon wanted to push itself some more, wait, no, they haven't stopped pushing them. That's the other thing. Between Digimon and Pokemon, which one do you think stopped pushing itself as hard? Digimon. Which name is still household? So, think about it for a second, right? Pokemon still pushes itself. It still has its anime active. Even though they're changing the main character of the anime, they still have the anime. They still push new Pokemon games. Every couple of years, they have a new Pokemon game out. They still push that household name. They keep the merch sales going consistently, right? Whereas Digimon has stopped pushing itself largely. It hasn't stopped completely, right? You could probably still get some really nice Digimon merch. Absolutely. And it's adorable, right? But here's the thing. The reason Digimon and Pokemon became synonymous with each other in terms of being used by the common person is because, yeah, Bakugan could make a historic return. Bakugan was cool, and it did something different. Here's the thing, Chungu, if they just started marketing to the same market that they wanted to market before, they'd have more Digimon fans that would be young again. Because all they have to do is get the same time scope they had with Pokemon. Like, no one, like, it's like these companies haven't been playing the media game for years and forgot how to do it. Like, we're not going to talk about the Pokemon art book. We're not going to talk, okay, let's not talk about that. But think about it. Think about it. These companies, all of the big companies, they like, they forgot what their demographic was. They forgot what made them popular. They just stopped marketing to that same demographic, and they're taking a nosedive in profits. Yeah, their profits keep going up by virtue of they keep making more stuff that's expensive, and the people who they're selling to buys it. But if they, you know what I mean? If they just pushed it some more, not only would there be a huge surgence of new people to buy stuff for years to come, it's just, no, that's not why Digimon stopped making sales. So basically, Digimon just stopped making the anime. The anime for Digimon wasn't as popular as the Pokemon anime. And there's only one reason for that, right? Because the Digimon scope of fans was smaller than the Pokemon scope of fans. I believe it. Bandai is also trash. They don't know what they're doing. Beyblade. Have you guys heard of Beyblade? The only reason why Beyblade's popular right now is because of memes. Think about it. Beyblade, the spinny tops that any kid could play with. They still sell them in the stores, by the way. I could go to Walmart and buy a Beyblade for like $20. Buy like a Beyblade set and be like 3 or 4 different Beyblades. I was for a while watching YouTube Beyblades because it was really cool, right? So, but here's the thing. You haven't talked or heard about Beyblade in years because people stopped paying attention to Beyblade. Because Beyblade stopped making its anime. It was giving it marketing. Yeah, sure, the anime itself wasn't making any money, but the anime brought in customers to buy toys that are based on the anime. Surprise! It's marketing! You know what I mean? Like, it's just, No. Here's the thing, getting good. if you actually follow the rules of how Beyblade actually works, you play the game. If you play the game actually does it better. If you play the game and follow the rules of how Beyblade works, there's actually optimal builds for Beyblades, right? There is an actual optimal way to play Beyblade. There's multiple ways you can play Beyblade. Beyblade's a really balanced medium for competitiveness. It's wild. If you've never, like, go look up some Beyblade YouTube videos. There was a guy I was watching who did comparisons of different builds of Beyblades, because there's a whole class system based on, like, you know, strength builds, stamina builds, and so on and so forth. That's based on what tip, what base, all that stuff that you have going on. It's really awesome and detailed and extensive that no one talks about. No one does it. No, it's not, Chungu. That's the best part about it. A stamina build could beat an attacker build and vice versa at any given time. And part of it's luck, part of it, yeah, it's really cool. Beyblades are really neat if you actually look into them, right? So, you know, by all means, check out Beyblades. Let me, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna find something. Hold on. Among Us remixes. Playlist. I hate that immediately. Okay, never mind. I was gonna find an Among Us playlist. No, it's awful. It's terrible. That was so awful. I don't know why I thought that would be good. Good God, why would you do that? But no, there's an entire competitive Beyblade scene that you could play that's still active in America. It's still pretty active in America. That's actual Beyblades. There's rules and everything. There's the metal Beyblades, and then the plastic Beyblades, or the polymer Beyblades, that are two different types of Beyblades based on different eras, right? They've been remaking metal Beyblades, so you can actually get a bunch of new metal Beyblades for pretty cheap. And then they've never stopped making plastic Beyblades, like all plastic ones. And depending on which ones you use, I believe you're allowed to mix and match to a degree, plastic and metal, as long as you meet certain criteria within matches. There's also a maximum and minimum. It's wild. Can you imagine a Beyblade tournament held in space? It's wild. So we're back down to 7, but how many people are actually watching right now? Because I'm watching the chat and it's just like, it'd be so cool. Can you imagine you slap your Beyblade out and it hits your opponent in the face? Oh, and there's another thing, right? There are some Beyblades that are better at being launched first. Oh, okay, so one of the main rules of Beyblade, right? One of the main rules in competitive Beyblade is who goes first, right? There is actually a turn system for Beyblades. One person fires their Beyblade, and then the second person fires their Beyblade, right? So when you fire your Beyblade, there are certain Beyblades that do better as first, and certain Beyblades that do better as second. Usually, stamina Beyblades do better as second, because it means that they'll last longer, and it's like you alternate going first, right? So first person to go first basically can win if they have really good for going first Beyblades, right? It's a really neat thing. Gilbert, don't talk about the toy lawn dart. Don't talk about the toy lawn dart. No, we're not talking about that here. We're not murdering children. Please no. Not many people are as interested in Beyblades. It is. Beyblade is very complicated, but also pretty simple if you think about it, right? There's like some serious top tier picks, and like you basically want to pick from like the 4 or 5 best top tier picks, right? And that doesn't mean you can't just go with one of the newer stuff. It just means that you have to pay attention to what the top tier picks is. I would love to bring back Beyblades. I'd love to be the pioneer to bring back Beyblades, but I'm not going to. So Velociraptor. The top Beyblades don't counter each other so much as it depends on what's happening and how you. It's like because there's hundreds of different builds. There's hundreds of different builds. You can mix and match so many, it's not even funny. If I remember right, one person had there's a couple times where you have a mirror match Beyblades in competitive, and then like one person will have a different tip from the other, and the tips vary because there's certain rubber tips and there's certain flat tips that are plastic and stuff like that, and it's a whole complicated system. Genuinely, I cannot put it all into like 10 minutes, but there's a lot going on, right? And based on what precise parts you have on your Beyblade will base on how your Beyblade performs down to the nanosecond. It's insane. You also have to get used to how you launch, which is very interesting. There's a whole theory on how you launch. For attacking Beyblades, you want to do quote-unquote a flower launch or butterfly. Not butterfly. It's like a flower launch where your Beyblade will spin around the tournament board, the little bowl that they have, the tournament bowl. It'll spin around it in like a flower pattern around the edges, right? And then for a stamina, you want it to go either be in the circle or be a tornado stamina, one or the other, right? And essentially, that's how it works. Tornado spinners are considered trash, by the way. They're like super scum thing to do. So don't do. It's the master. Okay, Doro. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I don't know Beyblades. I just think it's really cool. There's a whole competitive scene that no one talks about. No, I'm not gonna be a niche. I'm not gonna be Beyblades. I love Beyblades. I might talk about them more if it stays popular, but like they're not that popular, sadly. I don't have a Beyblade. That's the funniest part. I don't actually have any Beyblades. The bolt changes how heavy your Beyblade is. There's a certain, so that's the funny thing, Chungu. The bolts usually don't change a lot, but you can get bolts that change the weight of your Beyblade. I don't know if there is a 9-bladed Beyblade. Let me look it up. This is a 3-blade. Oh, wait, So, it depends on the tourney. If your Beyblade looks and seems okay, it's fine. Let's see. It's not a 9-tail. There's all sorts of Beyblade tops. Like, you could definitely get one that has 9 blades, I think. It just wouldn't look very good, because 9 blades is a lot to stack on something. No, I'd be a stamina type, Doro. I'd be in the middle. I'd be sitting in the middle, not moving very much as a stamina type, and I'd win just about everything that were attacker types, because I'd be really heavy. I'm not fat. Shut up. That's not very innocent of you. So yeah, Beyblades, top tier stuff. We're good here. We had 10 people for a short time. Stage 1 denial. No, I know I'm not fat. Okay, I am very healthy for my size and age. What was I looking for? Crap, you done confused me. We didn't get any new subscribers, but shut up, Dustakar. You're not allowed. A 9-bladed, yeah. I am healthy weight and height. Thank you very much. I may only be 5'7", but I am healthy. I don't play any musical instruments. I used to, but I got kicked off the flute for someone else, and it was really sad. So, you know, I never really got to learn to play. And then what was it? Yeah, flute, right? I've also played a little guitar, but I never really got into it again because I'm lazy. You just said that. I'm like, yeah, I played a little guitar, but I didn't really get into it. I played Guitar Hero. I wasn't very good at Guitar Hero. Play the harp? Why would I play the harp? I like to see myself more as a singer. Thank you very much. I'm not even though I don't sing, because I can't sing because I'm tone deaf. Gap moe. Oh, okay. I want a MIDI controller or something like that to play on my computer, like, you know, sounds, like 8-bit sounds. I want to do that. Hold on, let me see if I can find an online auto-tune. Hold on, let me see if I can find an online auto-tune. I'll do an auto-tune. Let's go. Jeez. I'm sorry, was that... Hold on. Hold on. Just a second. Can we listen to this standardized... Like, this is their example. Are you ready? This is without a vocal tuner, okay? That's not good, right? Is that just me? Is that not good? The vocal tuner doesn't help at all. That's why that's so bad. I don't think it's good, right? I don't think it's good. Okay, so yeah, it sounds synthetic from the get-go. What is... Hello? Hello? I don't know if it's working. Hello? What? What? I don't know what's happening. Ah, Skillshare. What is... I don't know. It wasn't doing anything. I was seeing if it would play it back for me. It didn't. Really sad. Auto-tune audio processor. Auto-tune is an audio processor introduced in 1997 by the American company Audio and used proprietary device to measure and alter pitch and vocal. I don't want to upgrade the vocal to that. Can we just get some shitty auto-tune thing? Vocaloid voice bank? I mean, maybe. Like, so I think what it is Soundation has a vocal tuner built into it, which is Soundation is a sound thing. So let me do... I don't think I can do a live auto-tune. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out if I can. Let me do live auto-tune. Okay, here we go. There's an auto-tune for FL Studio, and I have a copy.
Guys, Spav here. Brrrah. How's everyone doing?
I hate him immediately. I hate everything about that immediately. Is that just me? And it's a Mediafire link. Ugh. Look, you're not making music if you're going brrrah. Okay? You're not. Oh, he was white. He's Irish. He was Irish white. Hold on. What version of FL Studio do I have? I have FL Studio 20. Okay.
What's up, geniuses?
Look.
What's up, geniuses? My name's Adriel,
Eh.
and welcome back to the channel where we learn to show your genius. Now you can see.
Okay, that was an interesting intro. He's got a lot more views than he does subs, which is really sad because he's got 30,000 subs. I'll try as soon as I can get the auto-tune to work. I don't need to follow him. Can we get the auto-tune, please? Okay, there's apparently stock plugins that you can do.
Which is the send to playlist button. What that's going to do is going to send it to your playlist, and you can see down here we have our pitch corrected vocal.
Do, re, mi, fa.
Okay, so it can't be done live. Alright, unless I get a plugin. Alright, I'm not gonna do that right now. Which is sad, because I would love to do that live. It'd be really neat, but... It doesn't look like it's very hard to do. It's just like auto-tune is built in the FL Studio, so... FL Studio is easy to get free. I have an older version that's not up to date, and it's like FL Studio 20, which is perfectly fine. They're like on FL Studio 21 or 22, and it's like, you know, like I'm just gonna get the free one instead of paying them like $70 or something like that. What's my favorite sandwich? Ooh, that's a good question. So, I used to go to Subway and get the chicken teriyaki with sweet onion sauce sandwich, right? And that was my favorite for a very long time. A very long time. Then I moved on to getting, hold on. So, I don't like Subway anymore. Subway's smaller sandwiches than Jersey Mike's. By the way, go to Jersey Mike's instead of Subway, right? Do it. So I go to Jersey Mike's and I get the number 15 with mayonnaise. The number 15 is grilled chicken. Is you know, steak and cheese, but with chicken instead, right? So they fry they make the chicken like they make steak and cheese, but like with chicken, right? And then I put mayonnaise on it to give it some flavor and stuff. Which mayonnaise, I have a good reason for putting mayonnaise, okay? So I would normally get a normal sandwich that's covered in all the sauces from Jersey Mike's, but because I always had to go to work after I got it, right? I'd get it for breakfast, well, sort of breakfast. I would have to travel in my car for about 11 minutes. If I got a sandwich, like a turkey sub or something like that, with all the Jersey Mike's stuff on it, which tastes really good, by the way, the sandwich would be soggy by the time I got to where I was going, right? Because 11 minutes sitting in its own juices, it gets really soggy. So I decided to get the chicken and cheese with mayonnaise. The mayonnaise doesn't get soggy, doesn't get the bread soggy like the vinegar and wine and whatever you get, right? I'm in America, so that's not an option. But I would basically get, you know, all of this. I would just get mayonnaise on it because they put like onions and stuff on it, and it's really good. But I'd get mayonnaise on it to add a little bit more liquid to it because they can be a little dry. Because a lot of that juices that goes out soaks into the bread, and the bread can be particularly dry. After 11 minutes, yeah. So I would get mayonnaise on it to just wet it and give it a little bit more flavor and all that stuff. Everyone hated me for steak and cheese with mayonnaise, by the way, because I thought it was steak and cheese for some reason for a long time, and it caused Ramos to fight me on it. Can we not do the meme, please? I know the meme. It's okay. I'm not stupid. I know what you guys are doing in chat. Oh my god. You guys are doing the meme. Here we are. This is life. So, another thing, Arby's, by the way, if you get the Arby's app right now, at least in America, you can get 5 of the Arby's burger roast beef sandwiches for $2 a piece, and 5 of their curly fries for $1 a piece. Although the curly fries kind of seem like a rip because there's like a very small thing of curly fries. I am not sponsored. I'm just talking about good little food hacks that you can do that aren't as extreme as whatever Jordan does. If you don't know, there's a guy on YouTube who's the president of Fast Food Secrets Club, and he, no, I don't need to do that. I have 2 accounts, mine and my grandparents, and if we want to get 10 sandwiches, I go in my car and they go in their car. You know what I mean? Why are you, bruh? You've been here before. Whereas my mods actually doing their job. My mods might be doing their job this time. I told you guys before, if I was being sponsored, okay? If I was being sponsored, you would know exactly how much I make, right? That's awful getting good. That's awful. But you guys would know exactly how much I make, right? It would be like, in the minimum amount I'll accept a sponsorship for is $1,000, right? Unironically, if someone wants me to sponsor them, I will. I'll sponsor them the whole damn stream. Hello. Thanks, Gilbert. I appreciate that. I'm actually paying attention right now. Anyway, that scared the shit out of me. So anyway, I was saying, when it comes to sponsorships, there's a minimum, $1,000, right? If I'm not guaranteed $1,000, when I get a sponsorship, it'll be $1,000 because I do not. Okay, here's a funny thing. I might have said it when we only had like 4 people. So if you don't know, Twitch gets a lot of sponsorships. My Twitch account with Stream Elements has like 6 sponsorships lined up to be accepted, and I'm not accepting any of them. Do you know why? All of the sponsorships are less than $500 except for like 2. One of them is Raid Shadow Legends for $580, and the other one's like Ant and Conquest or something like that for like $800. That's the maximum amount I can get for the sponsorship. That's not how much I'm likely to get because I'm so small as a YouTuber, right? So Oh yeah, they're no, they're not bad games, but the sponsorship deals are super bad. Really, really bad, okay? They want me to take over my entire stream for a full 2 hours to sponsor their games and convince 3 or more of my viewers to play those games for more than 3 hours apiece. Okay? I said, nah, That's the sponsorship deal for less than $1,000, right? So I said, no, I'm not going to accept these sponsorship deals. If anyone wants to sponsor me, if anyone wants to sponsor my channel in any capacity, they're going to have to start with an opening offer of $1,000 and whatever product that they want to sponsor me with, right? So if someone wants to sponsor me for a game, right? If someone wants me to do a deal for a game, right? They have to give me the game and $1,000, right? Not a game with $1,000, like with whatever, like pay for the game, and that it would be $1,000 flat, right? And then the game, right? Right? It would like people probably would do something, but yeah, no. The sponsorship deals aren't worth it because they're not $1,000 and they require a lot of work. Like, let me be clear. Do you know how much ad space is precious, and I know how much I'm worth, and it's not less than $500 for an ad deal. No way. And it's not less than two. Like, here's the thing, Chungus. If I accepted those deals, the amount I would make would be less than $300. Okay? For more than 2 hours of work. Nope. And that would be 2 hours of work with two people who aren't making money at all, because it requires a minimum of 2 people for my viewers to accept to be part of that deal, by the way. It's not just me, it's 2 other people, right? And that would be me getting around about the full amount I can get, which is something like $150 to $200 or roughly, depending on which sponsorship deal. They're awful deals. They're terrible deals, right? So the hard requirement for any sponsorship deal, anyone at all, is $1,000 and whatever product they want me to sponsor. If it's a free game, I'll sponsor the free game, but $1,000. You know what I mean? Like, he would. Morg's weird. But that's the way it works, that's how it goes. That's like, you gotta set hard lines like that. And remember, technically speaking, you're supposed to be able to negotiate sponsorship deals. No one wants to negotiate sponsorship deals because they're a contract, right? By law, in the US at least, you're allowed to negotiate contracts in any form. If someone doesn't want to negotiate a contract with me, that's an absolute no immediately. Ping representing historical dates. So, I mean, so is Justicar. Anyway, so, that's the thing about sponsorship deals. And, like, the big name VTubers or the big name, not just VTubers, YouTubers who get sponsorship deals, it's like, I'm wondering what they're getting, right? I know they're not going to say anything. I would absolutely say, you have to tell me, you need to tell me how much you're getting for that because I'm curious, right? But remember, on average, the bigger name YouTubers, the ones that have like 20 or 30,000 people who subscribe to them, will on average a day get like 10 or 15,000 views. That's like $300 or $400 per video per view if you get that in a day, right? If you get 3 videos up that make 10,000 views, that's about $150 because you can make something like $60 per 10,000 views or something like that. That's how ad revenue on YouTube works, apparently, as far as I know. I'm not allowed to add things on YouTube, so. No, if they refused outright to negotiate with me, I'd still say no to the deal, right? But the thing is, if they lowballed me for like $800, but they'd made it seem like it was a negotiation, I'd definitely go up to $1,500, then negotiate down to $1,000, and I'd accept the $1,000 deal. Do you know what I mean, Chungus? That's the thing. That's how negotiations are supposed to work. That's how haggling is supposed to work, right? They lowball you, you highball them, they go down a bit, you go up a bit, and then you go down with them, but you stay up higher than them, and you meet in the middle somewhere, right? If they want to feel like they get a better deal by making me go down to $1,000, that's fine. But you know, I don't know what you mean by that. Do you mean just like having a giant YouTube across my chest or something like that, like the YouTube thing? I don't know what you mean by that. Just a car. What the fuck do you mean by that? What the fuck? So yeah, that's how negotiation is supposed to work, but no one wants to do that anymore. All of the modern YouTubers don't bother because they get a good sponsorship deal and they'll get like 3 or 4 videos where they get the sponsorship deal or they get like money based on how many times they do the video, and they might negotiate. I don't know how they work, right? They don't tell us. There's been a couple who have said they tried to negotiate and the person that they were talking to refused to negotiate. Anyone who outright refused to negotiate though, no, not doing it. Not doing it. That's how it is. That's how it is. You know what I mean? You gotta set a minimum standard that you will interact with these people, and if you don't, you're gonna get shafted every time because they're gonna take advantage of you. That's the important part here, right? And because YouTubers typically jump on sponsorship deals like it's not like piranhas, like starving piranhas, they don't usually negotiate. So all these big companies that want to work with YouTubers, they're not doing things like that. If I remember right, if you get like a GamerSup sponsorship deal, you're golden because you get part of all of the proceeds for any sales that are using your name. You get proceeds from like the little cups that you can get, you know, the little sponsorship cups that you can get, like Shiley has one now. You can get proceeds from that, and it's just more merch. Yeah. Yeah, those who are not willing are trying to scam you. Don't bother. Yeah. I would take a raid sponsorship if they gave me $1,000. Like that's the hard minimum line for raid. But if they didn't want to negotiate, but they were like, "We'll give you $100 to play this game for 2 hours on stream or 3 hours or your full stream time that you do for 3 hours and all that stuff," I'd be like, "You'll give me $1,000 regardless?" Yeah, sure. I will take this to 10 hours. Do not test me. You know what I mean? Because Raid as a sponsorship deal is a pretty good sponsorship deal. Now, you might be wondering, what do you mean? So, Raid is a very well-known sponsor, right? Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah. Like I would take a raid sponsorship deal because it nets a lot of recognition. Like, and you guys would know. Like, I would tell you immediately, I'm being sponsored for this. I'm being paid X amount of money. Here's the sponsorship deal terms. We're gonna be doing this the entire stream, right? That's how that would work, right? That would be for any sponsorship. I think Raid Shadow Legends is the only sponsor that I would not negotiate with. But if they opened with $1,000, I'd accept it, Raid's not a bad game. That's the other reason I would accept Raid Shadow Legends is because it's definitely not a bad game, okay? I've seen worse games do better. And Raid definitely deserves some credit for being a decent game, even if it is a mobile game. So, to be fair to Raid as a game, it's not terrible. But I'm still not... Yeah. Raid Shadow Legends. Not... Do you mean Raid the fucking... Damn it, I'm cursing again. Do you mean Raid the bug spray company? Because I'd accept that deal too. I mean, maybe. It depends. I've seen... Look, Just a Car. There's way worse games that exist that have worse premises. Raid's not there. Raid is pretty neato. Do you mean Raid I'd accept the Raid bug spray sponsorship. Let's go. I would sit on stream with 10 cans of Raid and just spray it into a corner in my room. And you guys could watch me do that. Have I played Rust? Do you mean, yeah, I've played Rust. I'm not a big fan of Rust, to be fair. I'm out of tea. I'm really sad. So, I would absolutely just take a bunch of cans of Raid and just spray it in a corner of my room just for a Raid the Raid bug spray sponsorship. Let's go. I'd get like their weakest one that's like for ants, and I'd spray around my room, and you guys would just hear me spraying around the room. Like I'd turn up the mic effectiveness and everything so you could pick up everything. You just hear me spraying around the room. You wouldn't see anything, but I'd be spraying around the room. You'd know it was Raid. It'd have to be. We've already fallen off in viewers. That's fun. Um, what is? No, stop pinging me over there. Yeah, I could do that too. Like a Raid sponsorship would be like a Raid this bug spray sponsorship would be hilarious because I actually do use Raid, right? Raid has been very effective in my household as where I live. Bugs are a problem, and if it wasn't for Raid, I'd still have a scorpion in my room. You know what I mean? I have Genshin Impact. What about Genshin Impact? Would I get sponsored by them? Probably not. Although, that said, I would take a $500 flat rate and any purchases I made in the game up to $500 on Genshin. Like, Genshin Impact is one of my favorite games, and I don't play it on stream purely because I don't think I'd be that interesting. But if they wanted to sponsor me, they could pay $500 and $500 in-game credit bonus where I'd get reimbursed $500 for all the purchases I made in the game, and I'd definitely purchase a bunch of stuff then. Chungu, the scorpions I deal with are very tiny and not very strong. They're not like other scorpions. They can't kill you unless you get like bit in the neck. There hasn't been a death by scorpion in my area in 50 years. And any deaths that had happened was because of like medical issues. I'm good. I don't want to eat scorpions. I'm good. Thanks. No eating scorpions here. I managed to talk for an hour and 30 minutes, almost non-stop. I wouldn't eat any bugs. Look, I'm not going to eat bugs. So either all of you are bots, or we're down to 4 concurrents, which is fine. We were up to like 10 for a short time. Good God. What's our average right now? If I were to stop right now, we'd have an average of 6. That's neat. You know, like you'll eat dogs and cats. It's okay, Chungus. I forgive you. I think you're despicable, but I'll forgive you. Bats, all kinds of animals, and it's like, you should stop. That describes most Chinese people, and other Asians too, probably. Getting good. I don't know if that's true. As far as I know, that's one of the rumors based on where it comes from, but no one has proof. Yeah, I don't accept eating cats and dogs. To be fair, there are some overrun areas where cats and dogs being eaten would probably help because they're just a bunch of wild cats and dogs that are an invasive species. Which is a different problem entirely. And don't tell me that cats and dogs can't be an invasive species. They can. You have not seen bad until you've been to Detroit. But that said, China's not the place for that. Yeah, everything can be an invasive species. It is. That's true. I want that. That's not fair. It looks so cool. Guys. We're gonna look at some stuff. Check this out. Check this out. Look at this. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Look. It looks so cool. I like it. I want to play with it. Look at it. Look at it. It got big tire and go vroom vroom. Also, it's a 1990s vehicle. What the heck? It's gonna be released in the next War Thunder update. I want it. It's so cool. It's also really tall, apparently. So it's kind of like a BMP, but taller. So that's the first vehicle that they've announced for the new update, right? And I think it looks neat as crap. Tonka truck! Okay, anyway. Let me turn that off. There we go. They did put a howitzer on a... Yeah. So, getting good. The reason they haven't added the Iowa, Yamato, or Bismarck is because they're not quite there yet. They're still releasing things. I think they just released some big ships already. Let me... Oh, yeah, I know what I was gonna do. I'm changing the title. We're gonna play game now. They have several battleships. They have some good big ones, too. They have, like, wait. They have, They have the USS Arkansas, I think, and they also have the USS Alaska. They have the... I want to buy more ships. I want to get more ships unlocked, but no one plays ships, which is really sad. Because ships are cool. World of Warships is made by different people. They're not made by the same people. And World of Warships honestly kind of failed for me. I don't like it. The reason I like War Thunder is I can play all 3 different kinds without any issues. Right? That's why I like playing War Thunder. Can you register War Thunder, please? Oh, okay. Okay. We're doing this today, huh? There we go. Can I zoom in and out? I don't think so. So here's the thing. They have the USS Texas, the USS Arizona. You can purchase the USS Arkansas. By the way, how much is it right now? $69.99 for the USS Arkansas right now. Which is unfortunate. A lot of money. Quit pinging me in the NSFW channel, damn it. Anyway, let's do this. Here we go. So, they do have that. I have the Des Moines. I already have that. It's a great ship. I'm almost to the Atlanta. Oh, right. That's a light cruiser. I don't like the light cruisers. We'll take the mixture until I can level. Oh, okay. Gearing then? No? Uh, F8F. Wait, where's the F6F? 5N. Here we go. Damn. Okay, so we want to make this the coastal fleet ship. There we go. I'm mad at the graph spee. I'm mad at the... They get the graph spee? That's not fair. Hold on. At 5.7, the U.S. gets the New Orleans and the Northampton, the Portland, and the heavy cruiser. Wait, which one was I gonna use? I'm not gonna use the New Orleans. I don't like the New Orleans. New Orleans can eat it, TBH. But no, the Northampton. Sorry, the New Orleans looks fine. I like the way the New Orleans looks. So I'm getting the Atlanta because the Atlanta is awesome. You know, spam. There's 8 people in 6.3, just a car. Too bad you can't get up here, huh? So anyway, so War Thunder tries to get more realistic than not, and it fails to do both. My least favorite thing about War Thunder is how close they stick to realism, overbalancing the game in a way that seems reasonable. And that's one of the reasons why I think War Thunder is not doing as well as it could be. So, how do I put it? there are certain vehicles that are definitely more powerful than everything else in their contemporary tier, and they stay there because they're not capable of being higher tier because they're not capable of keeping up with that higher tier. However, they're not capable of being lower tiered, or they're not capable of being at the tier that they are because they're too overpowered. So I'm not happy about some balancing decisions that they make. That they go, oh, we're gonna base it on realism, and then yeah, that mouse problem. You can't bomb a mouse. You know what I mean? Like, you can't bomb a mouse. Actually. Porter or Summers? We'll take the Summers.
Pull right over.
Right hard rudder, aye aye.
Target identified. Light cruiser.
Contact bearer. 160. 11,000 meters.
Heavy cruiser, ahead, 12,000 meters.
Bosun, make condition 1.
Right, and you can't raise it because it would be even more useless. Yeah, exactly.
Steady as she goes.
I've learned that I can pin a mouse with certain things, which is nice.
Right standard rudder.
Right standard rudder, aye aye. Heavy cruiser.
Ah,
We're hull below the waterline.
fuck off. Who's shooting at me?
Enemy is floundering. On target. Flying below decks detected.
Engines 1/3.
He stopped shooting at me, probably because he lost sight of me. I
Damage control.
figured out...
Repair parties seal the breach.
Ouch. That's not good. He punched right through me. Ow. So I'm really good at ranging shots myself by looking at something going, oh, it's 10 kilometers, so it's going this fast. I think my second shot hit him because I was like well into being ready for it, right? I need to turn a little bit this way. I don't have an unmanageable breach, but God, did I get hurt. Ouchies.
Pull left over.
Left hard rudder, aye aye.
Am I the only one over here?
She goes.
Holding course, aye aye.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Wow. I like to think I'm decent at the game. Damn.
Left
I'm gonna have
standard
to...
rudder.
Left standard rudder, aye aye.
The voiceover's trash. This voiceover's really bad. I hate it. They changed it. It's really bad. You don't get to say that, Justicar. I'm much better than you at this game. That's actually the reason I spawned as a destroyer first. I was ready to get slapped, so I'm like, you know what? Let's spawn the destroyer first. So when I get slapped, it's not that big of a deal. Hey, look, I got slapped, and you can see it all on the right hand side. This is the map right now. We're not looking at anything crazy. Our team is all behind this rock. Their team is somewhere behind these rocks over here. That's how it goes in this game. Justicar can't. He's not high enough tier. We can, but you'd be on my side, Justicar. Yeah, pure skill issue. Or money issue. Remember, Gilbert, I bought my way to the Des Moines, which is 6.3 and higher than what I already have.
Right standard rudder.
Right standard rudder. Aye aye. Light cruiser. Ahead. 3,000 meters.
Target identified. Light cruiser.
Contact bearing. 120. 30,000 meters.
Engines, all stop.
A lot of boyos over there.
Light cruiser. Back. 10,000 meters.
Yeah, we are.
Left standard rudder.
Left standard rudder. Aye aye.
Target identified. Heavy cruiser.
Contact bearing. 120. 30,000 meters.
Absolutely none of our team decided to spawn over here. So I'm trying to get over to where I can get the A. But I'm like crippled, relatively speaking.
Light cruiser. Left. 10,000 meters.
Left 10,000 meters. It doesn't look like anyone's directly in my line of sight, and they're not really...
Target identified. Light cruiser.
He's staying in the back. He's a Helena.
40,000 meters.
I think they stopped looking at me because they kind of got something else to worry about, and now that I've peeked out finally, it's like if I started shooting at someone, they'd start shooting at me immediately, which is one of the reasons why I'm keeping it, you know, passive right now. We're gonna have to go... Oh, the A point's like right there. Okay, cool. I don't see any little boys, so I guess I'll just take this objective.
Light cruiser. Left. 10,000 meters.
Target identified. Heavy cruiser.
Contact bearing. 100. 30,000 meters.
Travel distance 5 kilometers. Oof. Okay. That's a no-go then. Sad face. I have an earlier destroyer that has 12-kilometer torpedoes. I'd be able to kill those guys who are sitting there doing nothing. I wish I had smoke right now.
Ahead. 1,000 meters.
What?
Left hard rudder.
Left
Light
hard rudder.
light cruiser ahead 1,000 meters? Excuse? I don't see a light cruiser.
Engines, all stop.
That scared me, but I don't see a light cruiser.
Right standard rudder.
Right standard rudder. Aye aye.
No, leave me alone.
Light cruiser. Left. 12.
I don't see anyone over here.
Light cruiser. Ahead. 13,000 meters.
13,000 meters.
Enemy hit.
What did he hit? I don't know what that is. Oh, they really don't like that I'm capping shit. Look at that.
Near miss.
Left standard rudder.
Near miss. Battle cruiser. Ahead.
Engines all back.
Ow.
Damage control. Pump out water.
They're really not liking me, guys. Oof. My ammo exploded. Okay. No, it was just like 3 ships shooting at me.
Light cruiser. Contact bearing 240. 11,000 meters.
Ocean, make condition 1. Target identified. Light cruiser.
Contact bearing 160. 10,000 meters. Left standard rudder. Aye, aye.
Left standard rudder.
Oof.
Target identified. Light cruiser.
160. 11,000 meters. Light cruiser. Contact 140. 7,000 meters.
Are they moving towards me? It looks like it.
Right standard rudder.
Come on, come on. They're not moving. Eat shit. I only need 1 good hit.
On target.
Oop, I messed up that hit.
Repair parties secure and pump out water. Target identified. Light cruiser.
Contact bearing 160. 9,000 meters. Correct hit. Heavy cruiser.
Can you die already?
240. 11,000 meters. Light cruiser.
I'm more worried about him.
Contact bearing 160. 10,000 meters.
Engines all ahead.
Die already. Hey, friend.
Damage control. Repair parts secure and pump out water.
Hey, Des Moines, how are you doing? I see you've never had your magazine destroyed before. Boy, sure would be a shame. Shit. on. Come on, one more shot. One more shot. Come on. No.
All hands.
Damn.
Advance.
That was a different guy entirely. Let's go. What is happening? Someone over there. Small boat capping there. Alright. Is that guy there? He's being attacked, but I don't know if he's gonna die in that. They're not useless, they're just not great. I don't know if he's dead or not. Is he gonna die, or is he gonna kill the teammate? This light cruiser needs to kill this guy already. This other light cruiser needs to help this guy already. I'm so low to the water, it's not even funny. No, 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 no. And away. I did it. I did it.
Light cruiser, ahead, 9,000 meters.
Those in make condition 1.
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
He's shooting at me.
Target identified. Heavy cruiser.
Contact, down,
Oh, I'm dead.
0, 7,000 meters.
Hey, Claude. I'm dead. What do you mean sucked ass? I think I'm still top of the team. Yeah, I'm still top of the team, bro. Our team got completely stomped on. My torpedo didn't hit anyone, and I'm really sad about that. Or did it? I don't think it did. What is this guy doing? He's hiding. This guy's hiding because he's shit. He's fighting 2 ships, and he hasn't... Oh, he's firing high explosive. Okay. So, here's the rules. Here's the rules of naval combat. If you're at this kind of range, he's probably like within 5 kilometers. You fire AP. Not because of any particular reason, but because if your equivalent rank in BR, unless you have, like, you know, 5-inch guns like the Atlanta, you fire your AP. If you're more than 5 kilometers away, then you could fire HE because you're going to be hitting superstructure anyway. But you want to fire AP in the sides of ships because they don't have as much armor whenever you're firing side on like this. This guy, he's firing HE. That's all he's doing. The guy he's facing is just firing center mass. If he had... So, here's another thing. You see those 3 guns in the front right there for the Helena? You see these? Right here? You hit under those, into the side, you will light this guy up like he will just go on fire. He will just explode. Right? But they're just aiming center mass. I think they're bots. It's really sad. Other guy just died. Shooting turrets lowers firepower, but if you know for a fact you can punch through and light someone up, like for the Des Moines, aiming under the front 2 turrets will light a Des Moines up almost 9 times out of 10. They cannot take less than a certain amount of ammo or they'll run out of ammo while fighting. You will light them up. You will make them go nuclear. It's awful, but that's how it works, right? It's why when you see me fighting multiple ships, I'll turn nose in and I'll just tank that on my nose. Because it's easier and more likely to not get punched through my front than it is if I'm side onto them, right? This guy though, I hate that he's just he was just sitting here and everything. It's really shitty. Really shitty. Okay. I have the Atlanta unlocked. I'm not purchasing it right now. We'll go to the Northampton next. We want to get the 5-inch AP shells. Then we'll work on the smoke screen, because that smoke screen's kind of needed. It can be, but it's not as important if you know you can punch through the side of the armor and kill the magazine. Because look at this. Look at this. This is where all my ammo is. It's all of my ammo. Right? This goes up, my ship will be destroyed. There's nothing I can do about this, right? It's just a giant magazine well of all of my ammo. And I do not have the armor to support this. That doesn't mean the Des Moines bad. The Des Moines has big ol' 8-inch guns, right? Yeah, basically. But if you're looking at... Here, let me... Now look at this, right? Maybe if you punch through the rear, you'll make the magazine detonate, but I wouldn't hope on it. In this case, you'd want to try to get rid of guns, right? Or, let's look at the Arkansas, because the Arkansas is cool, right? You're not getting through this armor. You're not getting through the armor, okay? I want to tell you right now, like, unless you're another battleship, you're not getting through the armor. Then you go for the ship guns, because the guns have armor protection. Does it tell you how much armor protection it is? Oh, right here. Okay. Have 305 plate armor on the there. You can destroy the guns themselves by hitting this, and you can destroy the guns on the sides or the top. You know, hitting that would be better because the armor that it has for everything else, the Citadel armor, is amazingly strong. You're not punching through that. You're not punching through that. It's got 280 millimeters of armor thickness right here, and 101 on the top. You're not going through the top. You're not going through this, which is 270 rounded, right? So this thing could sit side onto you and probably be fine most cases. But I think the Alaska is a different case. Let me have a look. No, the Alaska has pretty decent armor. Not the bestest of bestesses. But if you can punch through the armor, if you're a battleship or something, punch through the front and you'll go through the Alaska's front armor, right? But it's got 12-inch guns, so it can actually do the same to most battleships or some battleships. So, you know, there's that. And then there's the Arizona, which is, I think, another class with the other one. No, this one's a different ship. Its insides are different. I think the Arizona and the Texas are the same. No, the Texas and the Arkansas are the same. The Arizona is different. The Alaska is a heavy cruiser, yes. It's a battle cruiser. It's one of the only battle cruisers we have. We used. There's always the Nevada, but I don't like the Nevada. No, the Nevada's fine. What did I have a problem with the Nevada? Oh, because the Nevada's got three twos. I don't like 3 2s. So the way it's got 2 guns, it's got 2 guns at the top and 3 guns at the bottom. I don't like that. I don't like that. It's dumb. I don't like it. It's got plenty of armor though. So I'm not gonna go with the Nevada. I'm not gonna play the Nevada. Texas didn't have a problem, right? Texas has mid guns, but it's got 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2. And then this one's got 3s. Yeah. Yes, the position of the guns really does matter to me. Do you want to know something hilarious? This is the Newport News. This is basically a Des Moines that has the fun stuff on it. It's got a plane. It's got all sorts of stuff. I think it's got a plane. Does it even have a plane? I don't know. And then here's a Baltimore, which is, again, another cruiser, just like the other one. But this one, is it the same? It's got better ammo. It's got a better ammo layout. Unfortunately, the Des Moines is cursed. The Des Moines is cursed with a bunch of ammo. Right there. Good luck. Here's the Helena, by the way. This is that other ship that we've been seeing around, right? So, if you notice how this one doesn't have as much ammo, but if he has most of his ammo, you can hit the front or back and probably detonate him, right? Yeah, right? Here's the thing, that doesn't actually happen that often to me. It's happened a couple times and it's like, oh, that's annoying. That's lame. Why would you do that to me? I've had it happen a couple times, though. I can't wait till I get the Atlanta. Can you imagine? Just a bunch of 5-inch guns? All of the 5-inch guns? Actually, side on, yeah. Oh, the Atlanta has torpedoes? Oh, that's so nice. It doesn't have any armor, though. Yeah, it's got shit for armor. Good luck. Yeah. In a game where there's not a lot of AA to happen. I just don't like the way this one looks. So in World of Warships, the Portland class was it killed me. And then this. Ugh. Look, 2-3. 2-3-3-2. I hate that. It's so ugly. Why would you do that? I don't know why you would do it. This one doesn't do it. But yeah, that's what they did with the Pensacola. I think the Cleveland is fine. Yeah, Cleveland's fine. The Pittsburgh is fine. Actually, what's the ammo? Yeah, Pittsburgh is fine. Holy crap, that's fine. I want that. Treaty cruisers suck. There's the North Dakota. I don't like the gun placement on the North Dakota. It's a battleship, but it's like a crappy battleship. I don't mind the Wyoming. The Wyoming gun placement looks better. It just looks better. There's the Fargo. And then there's the Brooklyn. I don't like the Brooklyn. The Fargo is fine. I wouldn't mind the Fargo. Oh no, I have to research all of these. Justicar, I have to go through all of them because I need 5 ships here to go, or I need I need 5 ships here to go on to rank 5, and I need 5 ships in rank 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then I'll be able to get these, right? So I have to get everything. Yeah. It's why I have the Des Moines. Look at the booster. Look at how much it earns. It earns 1800% money and it earns 600% research. Yeah, it will. Probably. But I finally have the Atlanta, which is one of the big stopgaps I've been waiting on. So there's that. I've been pinged. Who does what? What? Why isn't he there? Hold on. 1 second, guys.
Yeah, he was just shooting randomly and I got fucked in the ass.
Who's not in the server?
Joshua.
Hello, wait. Oh, hi. I'm not.
Oh, Cricket's in the server. Okay, hold on.
Who's
No,
Cricket?
yeah. Joshua.
Because I didn't have Dark Tide when it launched. So yeah.
Okay.
Oh, fuck me.
Give me a second. I'm gonna create
He's
you.
playing Team Fortress 2 right now, but playing is a strong word.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, he's just
I'll
getting
let you know
old.
I played this when I had 11 fucking years of age.
Here's the invite.
Who says it like that when I had 11
bye.
years of the age?
Okay, anyway. What is happening? What is happening? What is due to happen?
That's standard rudder.
Ooh.
Identified.
6.3 and 6.3 is the big ones. That's where most people are playing because you can purchase really high tier ships and you'll be pretty much top tier. If I had the USS Arkansas, there wouldn't be very many that could outright kill me because it's a battleship, which is upsetting that you can purchase a battleship now. But hey, you know. Yeah. It's why the Des Moines is such a weird ship to play because it can be one-shot by all the battleships. But if you play it right, you're not getting targeted by the battleships if you're lucky. There's a lot of nuance to it. There's a lot of nuance to it. Ba, 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 ba. I will play the F65N. We're going to do some air realistic. Is its guns really slow firing getting good? The Nassau, or are they pretty fast firing for whatever guns it's got? My game froze. Why did the game freeze? How fast is something bigger than it? I've never had War Thunder freeze like this. Okay, that's weird. That was odd. So, the game is being weird. So we're just gonna sit here and wait. So, if it's got a decent reload speed, you probably want to slap in just high explosive and hit them with like 8-inch or 10-inch high explosive. I don't know about the Nassau. I've never played it, and I don't know much about anything else. Unless it's got really good penetration characteristics, then maybe you just gotta aim better. It doesn't have HE. Oh, it's got SAP. You want to be using SAP, bro. Like, oh my god. SAP for days. Days, I say. Because AP is not as good as SAP. Yeah. And then it should also be pretty good against the superstructure of battleships. Not as good as HE, but it should still mess them up. So like you aim for the secondary guns and stuff like that. Wow, okay. I didn't even get penalized for crashing. Usually you get penalized for that shit. Wild. We get about 30 minutes, so probably one more game, and then I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. So let's have fun, shall we? I'm gonna try to fly my F6F in combat. This is air realistic, so it's fun. That's great. Just a car, you're just bad. It's okay, I forgive you.
Attention to the map!
I don't know what that P-51 is doing. You and I both know that's not true, Just a Car. I've placed top higher than you every single time. Quit lying to everyone. The downside to the search radar is it doesn't differentiate team or not team. Ooh. Ooh. I can acquire targets? Bro. That's so cool. Oh, it acquires a target at 1 kilometer. Interesting. Bro.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
I kind of wish there was night battles. That'd be pretty neat. Night aerial battles would be hell on everyone who's not who doesn't have a thing. Are those XP50s gonna kill that PE too? Yeah, they got him. Oh, I don't like this. Hey BF109, how you doing? Huh? How you doing, friendo? I was playing with new shit. It's fun. What did you want? Okay. Why am I getting pinged? Yeah, that's how most of my aerial battles go, but that's because you can't play. And my friend who's good at covering my back is, you know, not here. That's why I don't play aerialistic most of the time. Anyway, I guess I could play another game because I got time. We gonna get a game? That's a good question. I'm not high enough tier to see air helicopters yet. Play enduring confrontation helicopters for research on helicopters. Not for money, for research. Obviously. Oh, okay. We get one more.
Into your vehicles.
Ready up! Driver ready. Gunner ready.
Gunner ready.
Gotta go fast. Ish.
Quicker! Stop!
Cover me.
Report!
Getting down.
No.
Defend the D point.
It's okay. Why won't he die? He's dead now. Nothing there.
Mobility kill. We've been hit. Attention to the map. Weapon kill. Weapon kill.
There's a tree stump. Ah! Stupid Centurion. Let's see if we can get him. Okay. There he is. No.
Up. Defend the A point. Alert!
Okay. We're alright. Still alive. Everything's going kind of okay.
Attention to the map.
If I was him, I'd leave and go back that way.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
There's another guy over there.
Forward! Roger, advancing!
That Centurion is not doing anything.
Attention to the designated grid zone. Attention to the designated grid square. Artillery strike. Coordinates. Delta. 4. Destroy.
Delta, move. Acknowledge. Open fire.
Come on.
Attention to the map. Quicker! Thanks. For it.
Non-pen. Damn. Shell shattered.
Artillery strike. Coordinates. Charlie. 4. Destroy.
Charlie, 4. Acknowledged. Open fire.
Damn it. Where is he?
Here. The gun is ready for action. Hit. Up.
Oh my god, tigers are so annoying. Damn. Haha! You dread the fire and eat a tree. Good to know. Kind of want to use that. But we should focus on getting the improved first. Anyway, that's enough of the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys had fun. You know, as it is, the first hour and a half was me talking to you guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Shut up, Justicar. You're not allowed to say that. You know why. I hope you guys will come back to the next stream tomorrow morning, at like, 6, 7, 8 a.m., sometime in the a.m., right? And, yeah. Well, I'm not leaving this very minute. We got 10 minutes to talk about things real quick, but I don't have a lot to talk about right now, so, like, if you want to bring up a topic, you can, but we're here to chill for just about 10 minutes. I'll go ahead and play some more music. Just soft. What about berries do you want to know? Because I don't know anything about berries. Cranberries? Cranberries are weird. No, from what I understand of them, which is only the Pepperidge Farm and stuff like that, is that cranberries are farmed similar to how rice is farmed, which is interesting, except like in reverse, right? So let me expound upon that for a moment. Cranberries are farmed where they grow while they're dry, and when you want to pick them, you flood the area with water, and that's why there's a bunch of spiders. The spiders are meant to help get rid of various critters and stuff on the berries, because cranberries are tasty or something, I don't know. And when you flood it, the spiders will crawl up on top of the cranberries. And then when you wade through to collect cranberries, the spiders will crawl on you. And it's horrifying. But there are people who have absolute stone stomachs and minds, and they will be okay with that. Does that make the spiders wrong? No. But, like, you know, cranberries. So I will never be a cranberries farmer. But it's a whole thing. There's not really any other reason for it. The spiders help get rid of rodents, pests, and other things in a very humane way without using pesticides because, you know, they don't want to... Nuke? No, I haven't. They don't want to have to put really powerful pesticides on the cranberries because when you flood that water, if you have pesticides, suddenly those cranberries are being covered in pesticides and soaking in it. And when you soak things in things, it soaks in, you know? Like, even if you had steel, if you soaked steel long enough in some substance, that substance would seep into the steel. This is why you can turn steel red and stuff like that, is because you can take something red and soak steel in it, right? So, you don't want to soak cranberries in the pesticides. That would be horrible. Because then suddenly all the cranberries would be virtually unedible. Because there'd be so much pesticide in them. So, obviously you can't put pesticides on the cranberries if you want to do this method. So, you have to not have pesticides. And that's what the point in the spiders are. The spiders largely survive, if I remember right. And they'll just live in the berry fields, and that still gives me the shivers. I've never watched Dead Newt. I don't know what that is. I think my favorite cake flavor is carrot cake. I love carrot cake. Carrot cake is amazing. So, you know, that's an easy answer. Yeah, that's really it. There's nothing else about cranberries. Like, as far as I know, it's just basically the same process as rice, but in reverse. Because I think rice fields, you soak with the rice in the rice fields. You keep them soaked. I've never heard of a network called Kubo either. I don't know if wasabi is fruit. However, I assume it's derived from a fruit. I suspect it's derived from a variant of avocado. But I have no idea, right? I've never looked it up. I don't care. I hate wasabi. Wasabi is too spicy for me, right? As far as favorite game as a child, Pokemon. You should already know this, Claude. I say this every time. Pokemon is my favorite game, all time. Wasabi is spicy. Wasabi bad. I think wasabi is is either a variant of avocado or uses avocado in it. I don't know. Chungu, is wasabi made of avocado? What's it made of? Do you know? Pokemon Ruby version. I like easy answers. Come on. I was able to cover all of that in like 5 minutes. Come on, guys. Work harder. So yeah, it's okay. You don't have to work that much harder. Both, Chungu. Give me both. The right wasabi and the cheap wasabi. I have a cat. I don't know what... Yeah, I have a cat. I don't need to want the cat. I have a one. If I want to go pet a cat, I just go outside and pet a cat. It's mostly just horseradish with green coloring. No, Chungus can't eat it. We use the cat. We actually have a purpose for our cat. Our cat is a pest control. Unironically, we keep a dog and we keep a cat, right? The dog is a herding dog. It's made for herding cows. It's a shepherd dog of some kind. And we keep cows, and so we have the dog for the cows, right? To protect the cows, defend the farm, and so on and so forth. The cat is to get rid of pests, small snakes,
spiders, rodents that are around, because we had mole problems until we got the cat. Now we don't have mole problems, right? Unironically, if someone tried to eat our cat, I'd have a right to shoot them. Like, not because of American laws or anything like that, but I mean, because it's an essential member of the farm, they count as a farm animal. And so by right, I get to protect my property, and it's covered in defense laws. So like, you can't harm my animals. You'd get shot. I'm not just specifically targeting Chungu. I just mean in general. Poor Chungus. He can't get rid of the allegations of eating cats now. You set that up yourself. But no, it's just like if someone were to kill my cow, they could go to jail for a very long time for killing a cow. Because a cow is worth over $1,000 on average, right? So like that's grand theft or whatever you want to call it, right? Like if it wasn't put to butcher properly, yeah, we have like 4 cows. We farm cows. That's why I live on a farm. I like, bruh. No, they'd go to jail, Justicar. They would just straight up, like, the laws in America about farming are very strict. Yeah, destruction of personal property that is in excess of, like, $1,000 is very much, like a felony or some shit. It's wild. So, like, unironically, they would go to jail. They'd go to jail for a very long time. Or if they didn't get shot by someone on the farm. Bye, Tony. If they didn't get shot by someone on the farm because they're trespassing and stuff like that, which, again, no trespassing laws, defending farm animals, etc., etc. We very much, like, if we thought there was an animal that was a threat to our cows, we have the right to kill it and stuff like that, too. Like, the only exception to that, I believe, is relatively harmless, exotic, or on the brink of extinction species. Endangered species. But like beyond that, like, you know, all the snakes and stuff, if we thought a snake was going to kill the animal, we have every right to shoot it. Like, just straight up shoot it. In fact, I did that several years ago with my pistol because I didn't want to get too close to this big ass snake that was like, the snake was massive, by the way. It was the size of a cow. It was the length of a cow, and I'm like, I'm not getting too close to that. And so we shot it a couple times, it slowed down and became lethargic, and then we cut its head off with a shovel, and then buried it. So. No, it doesn't right now. Gilbert, relax. Alright, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the stream. I can end it now. We're at 3 hours. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope to see you guys at the next stream tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. or tomorrow afternoon at 6 p.m. because I will have streams sometime in the morning, sometime in the afternoon, and I will announce it. Medium Sand, it's too late. You cannot hear it anymore. So yeah, good night. Bye.